being old school.
Smiley's paying your bills, giving you $1,000 5 times a day, weekdays. And show me in a midday, your next chance happens. Coming up at 12 o'clock. In the meantime, call it 10. I've got your tickets to the No Meat Teach to Fish Business Summit with keynote speaker, the CEO of Red Lobster. Sounds like fun. Get at me, 888-550-9105. Good luck.
Hold on. God is real. Ooh. God is real. Ooh. God is real. Ooh. Look at this. If you look up, if you could look up and you see that my finger is going up, I'm going to show you the line that equal the cross. And if anybody got these lines, you can do what I'm doing too. Because nobody else can't do what we could do. Because we the only ones with lines in our hand. And I'm going to start looking for y'all. Because if we do our finger like this, when you turn, you got the cross. So all you got to do is keep looking up. We got so many hypocriticals out there. They don't want to talk about God if y'all haven't noticed. Then shut the F up, God damn it. Charlie speaking. I just needed to get your stank ass attention. Let me explain to y'all. I need y'all to understand that we got some hateful ass idolatrians out there. I wonder, what does it mean when you talk about the word idolatry? What does it mean when we talk about the word idolatry, knucklehead Charliers? If y'all shut the F up, I thought y'all wanted Charlie to speak. How you doing? I'm trying to understand, does anybody know the definition of the word idolatry? Because I know I got a lot of bobbleheads, Bible versing, throwing ass, accusational, damn constitutional right amendment, dotting ass, goddamn politicians, goddamn slash you. Ain't none of y'all native that I can remember. Okay? So when I put my hand up there and I think about the word idolatry, I said, woo. I said, I wonder why idolatry hit my head today. Because when we talk about God, God down for sure, he forbade idolatry, God damn it, in his promised land. Y'all forgot about that? So I want to know, did you guys forget the word idolatry? I mean, because there's a lot of innuendos, accusations, solitaries, graveyard burials, people sniffing uppers that's in this goddamn world, and I can't seem to understand why. Every time I try to go to sleep, they wake my ass back up. Get up. I say, what you do? You had the elbow. Get your ass up. I say, you ain't had to hit me like that. If I didn't hit your ass like that, you wouldn't have woke up. That's when he put illegal immigrants on the line for me. You still got to go. I'm coming back to y'all. But it was time for me to, I'm coming back to all y'all stank asses, y'all. Bitch, y'all thought I was asleep. I ain't seen her in a week, yeah, and I ain't seen you either. Ain't nobody checked on my big ass. I almost went down and y'all ain't gave a damn about me. You stink ass Bible verse throwers, goddamn it, demonic ass demon headers. And I would like for Christians to bring their stink asses to the table. And I mean of those of Christians. You know, like a Republican slash conservative. You know, like a Democrat slash a Democrat. I would like for some of them to bring their bobbleheaded Christian asses to the table with your hateful stink asses. And y'all ain't going nowhere but the hell too. But my bad, y'all already there. But excuse me, but I want y'all to bring y'all stink asses to the table too. You badass Christian players. If you sit amongst the badass Christian players, I want you to bring your stink badass Christian playing ass to the table. We ain't getting you off the table either, because you know why? It's bad in every goddamn thing. And I want to know, how would I equate the word idolatry into any of that? Because of any of these Bible throwers, verse sayers, ass humpers, door openers, constitutional right readers, god damn, how long y'all... Fingernail painting, Scully man wearing, Derby ain't having, Indian flexing, weird ass, loud, black ass woman ass. Can anybody help me understand that the word idolatry shouldn't be nowhere into place? If we bring in any kind of Christianity, if we're bringing any kind of politician, If we bringing any kind of goddamn money, if we bringing any kind of ruthless anything through these goddamn dates, you ain't coming in the promised land. So what, you want everybody to stay down there with you and just crowd the lands? You don't think somebody got to come in and open up the door? Y'all got everybody divided with the word Christian. Ask all the Christians how many of them made it through the promised land. If you really made it through the promised land, God damn it, you wouldn't be a part of the word. Not idolatry to me. Can anybody tell me what idolatry is? Can anybody go back to the good book? I mean, all the good books, God damn it. You want to go back to Webster? No good. Which book y'all want to go back to? I want somebody to come on, get y'all ass up. She's violent. You damn right. I told y'all we gonna find order in these goddamn courts. They don't believe me. By the time they get down here, I'm gonna be done. Put my elbow on their ass. I'm gonna squeeze their goddamn neck so bad it's gonna be like a pimp. Ooh, cause I'm gonna get. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait in the water. I can't wait in the water. By the time you wake up, I'ma have you wait in the woods. Wait in the woods. Wait in the woods. I'ma shook that hood up in the woods. God damn it. Wait in the woods. See, this the time. This is the time when I have cussed your stinking, funky, raggedy, raunchy ass out. Because by the time I see you, I'm going to pretty much already have it off my chest. So I'm going to be hotter. I think I'm going to know how to act like a lady. See, then you going to be talking about me in the past. And I'm going to, by the time... Did you guys see how she looked back then? She's rough. Look, and I'm sitting there looking all dainty. I'm looking like Michelle Obama. You didn't see this? You didn't see that drastic goddamn change? Why? Because you looked at me 2 weeks ago. Did that mean that don't mean nothing? I got it off my chest. I can't wait to get down. That's why I can't keep no friends, because Christians, little nappy-headed ass Christians, you. Which one of y'all ain't real? Get your stank, funky, fake asses up, Christians. If you ain't a real Christian, get up here. Because if it's a real Christian is, hey, I know one thing about it, a real Christian understand everything I'm saying. Bet y'all don't got to point them out. It's going to get worse than this. It's going to get worse than this. Watch how I'm going to have y'all clashed out. Ooh, boy, when I thought about it, I said Christian. That's where the start of this came from. But they don't want to talk about the real Christian that started all of this. Should we go back to the native? Did we forget the native were here first? But I don't think anybody cared to ask the native, how did they become Christians? Nobody cared to go back to the native community and ask someone that's been here. Like me. This is my left hand. Everybody use this hand. Who you gonna trust? I the one got both of the lines. Bop. Whether you want to be in hell, bop, or you want me to take you, bop, bop, or you want me to take you out of hell. You get to decide that, buddy. But either way it go, I can tell you what's gonna happen. What Lilith gonna do? She gonna scratch your goddamn back. Damn, when she scratch. Man, you got me frippin'. Man, if you don't get your frippin'. Man, if you don't get your flipping ass back, y'all make me put on shows that I have no not what I be doing. But nobody decided to ask the native. You idolatry throwers. Why we didn't go back and ask the native? What forced them? Or how did they get in? Or what made them a part of Christian? See, y'all want to know the truth? We know for a fact the native's still living. Why don't you go and ask the native that we know for a fact that's been on the ground before Europeans? If we go back to the native, then you should be able to understand the Bible. Because we know as of 2025, because I'm going to push this. We know for a fact as of 2025, the only God made humans, and that's mother and father, that's been on our earth as of 2025, we know it has been the native. So being that we're flipping the switch on your goddamn ass, we gonna rewrite the Constitution. This is our Bible. And we gonna make sure there's plenty of copies, because we gonna have so many stories in there. Y'all ain't gonna know how to get educated in the woods, because we stumping y'all ass all the way down here. And this a whole black woman with no help. Wait till I get there. I'm gonna say, can you do me a favor? Can you revert back the video that might have been on October the 6th? When we decided that we got our own books, and y'all put y'all book together, watch we scratch y'all asses with this one. This is the book of the goddess. When you got me. When you got him. That's putting you in hell or heaven. You get to choose which one. So because we got children coming up, and we had so many of our ghetto ratchet cartel cutting ass black women of ours that have produced so many children for us, it will be quite the time for us to rewrite the present testimony. That's part 3 of the knots to the halves. And Oprah having. How about that, you idolatries? How do we equate all of that into the word idolatry? We're serving Charlie Kirk, right? I said shut the F up. You too, Trump. Since when did you feel holding such a Christian value and then leaning on the Christian value while upholding and kneeling to a man that left here in so much division? And shut the F up, Charlie's speak. because I'm trying to move their ass to the side so I could get to the top. I'm trying to move to the side because I'm going to get to the top. But when I get to the top, goddammit, they're going to say, ooh, she act like that man over there in Africa. She act like she could just be controlling things. And she act like she could just be telling people what to do. And she too rude and she too bossy. And if you look at her, she's really racist. She come places looking like a clown. I mean, and, you know, it's this ghetto girls like that. And then plus, she have a record. I mean, who gives a damn? Okay, well, what was her record about? Well, she did something totally, maybe what, $5,000, $3,000? She got felonies. She got 2 felonies because of what, $5,000, maybe $3,000 of her life when she was 22 years old. And she can't even get a gun permit. I mean, come on. Why do you think Tyler had one? I mean, Tyler showed us who he was. And this is what I'm not talking about. And we're not accepting it anymore. Bill Getter. You know, that's what these ghetto black girls, that's what they've always done, even though they're the only ones that got the mic right now because there's nobody actually watching me. I mean, where's Kim? Where's Kim? Where's that Hilton girl? You know what? I'm going to see you guys later. I'll talk to you another time. Dad! Y'all better get back. And stay on back, and back, and back that ass, back. Christians, keep your ass to the front. And when I say that, there is a such thing as good Christians. And there's also a such thing as bad Christians. And I'm going to be exposing that as well. But I do have a church that I will strongly be recommending on my network. I'm strongly recommending Royal Baptist Church, and they do have a service online. If I must be honest, it's because the pastor preached in June of 2022, and I turned to a woman, my dad's wife, after he preached. And when I say preached, and it was from a humble heart, coming from a church who's never had to switch pastors since my grandmother went there. And my grandmother was born in 1900 is her year of birth. And I had never heard my grandma complain about what was in the Bible. And you know why she didn't complain about what was in the Bible? My grandma didn't complain about what she was in the Bible. She knows she connected to a pastor that took her to her mama and daddy. She knew she found God, so she didn't have to read. All she had to do was sit in the church house and just feel when, all she had to do was just sit there and just feel the word. I'm not a Bible thrower, reader, passage sayer, constitutioner. They never fought over the Bible. So if you got an old Bible from an old grandma, a great grandma, you need to hold on to those Bibles. Go back to those Bibles. Those are the old Bibles. Those are the big Bibles. If you want to be a Christian, you're Christians. Go back. Real Christians go back to great grandmother Bibles. Real Christianers. Listen to me, real Christianers. Black or white, real Christianers. Black or white, real Christianers. Go back to the Bibles from great grandma and up. If you want to continue, and I'm not joking, if you want to continue, listen. And that's what they're doing. They got our heads spinning. You don't know what you're doing. That's why you got to get out of the books. You got to get back. And this is for real Christianers. Because real Christianers aren't going to be talking about guns. Real Christianers are feeling in their heart that they are ready for God to take over. I guarantee you, if you're a real Christianer, The idolatry that's going on right now, that's not serving the God that you know. They're not going to speak about stuff like this. Go back. Go back. They're not going to like me. They're not supposed to. It was times you couldn't like your great-grandmother either. But you would take your great-grandmother now over anybody. Go back to those Bibles. Go back to those Bibles. Because money and greed wasn't important there. They were praying for everything to grow for their grandkids and their great-grandkids. They were praying for our kids. We don't have to be fighting. If you're a Christian, I want you to step out of this fight, but you still have to expose the Christians that are walking wrong. And if you notice, the Christians that are wrong are the only ones fighting about guns and power and control. That's not what God wanted. And if you go back to the good books, you're going to get a better understanding from the good books, not the hook book. The good book, you little idiots. Go to the book, goddamn idiots. Hit that book, you damn idiots. Book, get that book. If you get that book, you gonna get hooked. If you get the good book, you gonna get hooked. If you get a book, goddamn it, you gonna get took. Took 'em. I can't help it. What y'all want me to do? I'm only telling you what comes to me. Go back to the good book. The ones that don't like the good book, tell Charlie to get to the good book and then tell Charlie to talk to us then, goddammit. If Charlie get to the good book and Charlie talking, and I told y'all if you don't shut the F up, that Charlie was going to come back and start speaking, then you was going to have a problem because it looks like somebody said something about, did they say something about the good book? Did they say something about the good book? I mean, because how y'all doing? Who was that, my grandma? Did she say greet to her? Well, that couldn't have been my grandma. I know good and damn well. Listen, we said that the good book, anybody know anything about the good book? Any certain passages or anything in the good book that we need to bring up? Anybody want to throw a Bible verse out there? Anybody want to go to Revelations of the good book? Anybody understand that the good book has some ending to the book? Anybody understand where the warfare came in there and why good and God and well ain't nobody talking about God up there while they in the book? I just want to know, anybody ever met Native before? This is for all the idolatries. Idolatry. We know for a fact we got Indians on the ground, don't we? I think we should start going back to some of our native. Going back to some of our native and let our native kind of explain a little bit about life. And when our native start explaining a little bit about life, I'm almost kind of certain our native will explain that you got to go back to the good book. You got to go back to the book when they got hooked. You got to go back to the book when the natives started being incorporated in it. And that's the good book that I'm looking for. I said, well, maybe that's the reason why I can continue to reach out to a cousin of mine who possessed 3 of them good books. And maybe I need to reach out to an old daddy of mine and possess the good book that grandma took. And grandma couldn't read the good book, but grandma brought me some fern. Anybody know what fern is? If anybody know what fern is, I swear you need to reach out to me. Oh, look at that. Throw that shoulder on their ass. Ow. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Oh, did he try to get their left arm and try to put it around this? Man, anywhere you come to me, if you don't come with this left hand and you ain't secured over there, you're going to get nut tucked. They're going to say, oh my God, did you see how violent she was? Did you see how rough she was? I mean, look at her. We all should be scared of her right now. And at that moment, we're going to be like this. Man, they talking about stuff we... They're going to say, man, we talking about stuff we've been watching. We've been watched all of this, man. What you talking about now? What are you talking about now for us to go back to? My God. It slipped. I promise you, it slipped on me that it's just the word Christian. But I'm not understanding that though. It's the word Christian. But what y'all are forgetting is just because a person uses the title Christian, I'm going to have to come up with a word for them. Because it seems to me, instead of me arguing with people that's not making sense, I wanted to come back and bring it the other way. Christian on the list. Christian on the list because we need to start siphoning out you fake ass Christians. And I bet you once I start talking about them fake ass Christians, how many people you think gonna go along with me? Hey, you make my, ooh, come down. Ooh, when you're around, baby. Hey, sing, hey, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Ooh, listen, one thing I can say, I guarantee you, there's so many people out there that's not even in agreement with the way some Christians are even acting. And guess who would know more about that than somebody that's been in the woods with some true Christians. And I'm going to make sure that they start speaking up. The Christian values are not the true Christian values. And if you're trying to figure out, because you still want to read the good book, you need to go back to the books of your if you got great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, go back from our generation, go back from maybe the 45, I don't know, go back to the 45. I mean, if you about 45 years old, okay, if y'all want to join the club, listen, don't come at me like that. If you want to say, oh, I was 45 years old, I would say 45 years. That's when they kind of start slipping, if you want me to be honest. We're going to have to watch out 45, because I'm not being honest now that I think about it. That 45 did kind of start slipping. They start, because I know, listen. I'm giving you my goddamn, I'm giving you what I said, and I ain't taking it back now, and I'm not being funny. That 45 that we let slip in, y'all kind of slipped in on us a little bit and just start getting slack. Just think about your lives when you was 45 years old. Y'all did. At the point of the matter, we going to watch y'all. Let us find out. Matter of fact, everybody that come and talk to me, I'm going to say, how old are you? I got to ask you one question. Yeah, I don't give a damn. We watching the dough. Y'all at the dough. God damn it, because you at the damn dough. What you think we gonna let y'all creep in on our ass and y'all is the cutoff number? Back up. I'm gonna teach your ass how to watch all the goddamn dough, damn it. Build it up, build it up. Them white ladies gonna say, Ricky, what did you think about her? Well, she's fat, she's tall, she's too big, she talked too loud, she's a bit aggressive, but you know what? A bit aggressive, but you know what? I don't know. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling her, Becky. But you know, she do have on some pretty decent thread. Where'd she get that from? Rainbow. Rainbow. Rainbow, no. Rainbow. See Rainbow? See Rainbow? Rainbow. Rainbow. You seen Rainbow? What that mean? Rainbow. Not a dirty, but that's not a dirty ass room. Rainbow. 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 There's a lot of rainbows. There's a lot of hypocriticals. There's a lot of idolatry. But when you go back to the true Christian, you should speak with the native to honestly see what the true Christian, what the true religion was from when they hit the grounds. If we can't agree on anything else, anything, I guarantee you we can agree that true Christians would go back to great grandmother, even great grandmother from my age. I said 45, but we're watching your ass too. That's what we care about, those books. We don't care about being in a closet. A closet. We don't care about being in a closet to bring you the word. We don't care about being in a closet to bring you the word. I'm in a closet bringing you the word. Who cares? I'm still putting me. I'm bringing you the word. That's what true Christians did. True Christians don't care about the friction. True Christians don't want to hear that. I heard enough of that back then. Just leave people alone. Let them be. Go back to the true Christians. Go back to those books. If you want to follow the book, if you want to follow the good book, you better go back. Don't get hooked. Take a took. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back to your great grandmother's of 45. We watching y'all as 45. With a muscle. You think they care if you're doing business in your closet? Do you think they care? Do you really think they care? They don't care about that. Christians don't care about that. And this war is a religion. And the religion that seem to be standing the firmest right now is the Christians. But I'm still kind of confused because I want to know, since when did Christians, since when did Christians' religion get to God? Kool-Aid. Since when did religion get to God? Anybody want to look up the word idolatry? Look up the word idolatry. Listen, I didn't bring you no clips. I didn't bring you no grips. I'm bringing you the word. And I'm bringing you the word because if we even look up the word idolatry, and there's so much friction going on, why don't we go back to the ones that we know for a fact listen, they have an embedded lineage, and they're spread it out everywhere. They're spread it out big time over, I think, near South Dakota. They're spread it out to a way that they can really speak up and be a lasting voice to tell. Listen, they're the only ones that's going to be able to tell you, like, what really happened. They're going to be the ones to tell you what was taken from them
considering hiring a personal injury attorney for your accident case, I encourage you to visit PantraLaw.com. View our results and client testimonials. Pantra and St. Pedra's Law Firm dedicated to protecting Florida's families. An illegal alien from Guatemala.
They honestly are going to be able to be the ones to tell you. They're going to be able to be. They're going to be the ones to tell you what happened. At least starting with voices that we knew was here first. That we can start understanding, if we really want to understand how things started from now, because everybody is going to tell you all the bad things. But what about us starting over and speaking to the native that was here first to tell us rolling how things went, and it started filtering what was the first language that was here, how did things happen, and give us the information, because they're the only ones, honestly, that got the floor here. The last one that took the floor, honestly, if we must be honest, was Christopher Columbus. Because anytime you start talking about migrating and taking over, Christopher Columbus is the first one that did it. So if Christopher Columbus, we don't give a damn, Christopher Columbus is the first one that took over. If anybody want to agree to disagree, he's there every time you talk about what happened and how did the Europeans take over. They always say Christopher Columbus. And that's when Christopher Columbus stepped on our grounds. So when Christopher Columbus stepped on our grounds, he left all the traffic he wanted to leave. But what about now? Once Christopher Columbus stepped on our grounds, what happened to our side of the story? So we know for a fact, from our side of the story, forget all idolatry, from our side of the story, we are here to tell what happened when you got here. That's why we're taking it back. The native is taking it back. We know for a fact that the native was here. It doesn't matter. Anybody can agree to disagree. So what we want to know, what was true Christians for real? Because remember, the true natives, they didn't even know what Christianity was. They had no clue of even English. If you can't tell me anyone that was here before a native, we want you to go suck on God's hell. And I'm going to get to that. And if I get to that, when I get to that, because I don't got no choice but to get that, you don't know how many people going to listen to that, do you? You don't know what kind of lineage, goddamn it, that's going to spark. You don't know what goddamn kind of footage it's going to leave on y'all beloved heads. You don't know what going to happen when I finally get my big fine ass. Well, my bad. I'm here today, y'all. I'm here as the new owner of it all. I'm here as the new owner. I ain't giving you my hand this time. I'm going to give you this hand. Because if you trust me, you trust me. But if you done seen these hands before, you should know which way you going, baby, because I'm already up there. Look up. And anybody that know my hand, I can follow this line or I can live the other way. Anybody that's still looking up, I can follow this line. Y'all know me. Or I could live the other way. And I bet you it ain't many people that can put that cross on your head. I bet you them woke people know what I'm talking about. Even they ain't gonna like me though. God damn, I be saying talk to anybody like me. Like, damn, I can't wait to get on a whole nother network. I'm gonna get on the network with people that care about me. I'm saying these goddamn people don't care, but guess what? I say they ain't got to care, because one thing about caring is sharing. Caring is sharing. And one thing about caring and sharing, I learned a long lesson. I learned a long ass lesson by carrying this shit, and I learned it on that side of the goddamn circle. Damn. I learned it on that side of the goddamn circle. Goddamn. I learned it on that side of the goddamn. No. Back up. I learned it on that goddamn side of the circle. But what happened was, it was another side to the circle, and I flipped that goddamn other side because it was on that side of the goddamn circle. But I ain't never been up there before until now. You better get that shit bow. You damn man, when I say it don't matter how you look at me, god damn it. It don't matter how you look at me, god damn it. I got it all. I got it all. You better touch him anyway. I don't care what the color is. You better touch him anyway. You better touch him. You better touch him. You better touch him. Touch him. She act just like that man over there in Africa. She seemed violent. She seemed like she did this to people. She seemed like she hurt people. I know there's a lot of people that can attest that she hurt them, that she did something to them. And you know what? I bet you we could produce film. And guess what I would say? I would like to be the one to step up to the stage, please. No. No, your hand is over there, but I'm swaying y'all in. I'm swaying all us in. God damn it, get down here, get down here, get down, bring it down, bring it. I want you to stay right there, cause I'm finna put your ass in so many handcuffs. Cause I would like to step up to the stage, and I want you to bring all the people that I've hurt. See, I'm one of them women where I can step up to the stage and treat folks like this. Bring them to the stage. And I want all of them to take a seat. And y'all better sit back, because this gonna be a journey. Because if you have to sit to the stage with me, you already know. See, that's when you grip their ass, because when they swear me in, they gonna say, look at her. Look at her. I wouldn't bring my kids around her. I wouldn't do it. I don't give a... Listen, Bob, I don't care how many kids she's raised up, and they mammy's funky asses ain't appreciate her. But she loved those kids. See, I want you to bring me to the stage. And when I get all of them to the stage and they tell me why they didn't like me, I say, see, that wasn't that long. It's just it was that one person. And we had some things we needed to get off the table, because I know I remember you. Because I met people in single file. I met people in single file, but what they didn't know in them single files, I had so many other people right there. So I had to give you my story, goddammit, because we were swearing each other in, right? I get to swear in too, don't I? I understood the constitutional swearing in, but can I swear in too? See, because you ain't gonna just swear me in, goddammit, and then I don't come. Either you want me to go first to be sworn in, or you want me to go next, and we need to have our own swear in. You don't just get to swear me in on your writing. We got our own swear in. And I'm pushing for it. You get the last word? No. European, white man, you don't get the last word. The native get the last word. And guess what? I think we in trouble. Because I believe I'm native. And you better not. Man, I'm going to get... Y'all need me to swear in for the native. Wait. Y'all need me? God damn it, do y'all need me to swear in for the native? Y'all need me to swear in for the native? I think that'll be an honor. My God, to be. That's going to be such an honor. Y'all come back to this. Y'all, this is going to be such an honor. This is going to be, I told you know what? I walked out and I had to tell my God today. I said, my God, what is it? And then it hit me with the word idolatry. I said, my God, to be idolatry. That started with Christian, though. I mean, if we're going to be up there in the Bible, because the Bible said idolatry. I mean, the Bible said idolatry. Oh, that wasn't in there, huh? So we need to go to the good books and stuff like that. But first of all, I want you to go back to the good book. The good book is your great-grandmammy and up. And when I say great-grandmammy, I say from the age 45. And I'm watching you 45. Y'all know. Y'all know I ain't playing. Anybody that come in, yeah, I don't give a damn what you call me. I don't give a damn how you look at me. I don't give a damn I'm in my closet doing my goddamn me. Now what? Be glad I'm still here in the closet. It's sweet as honeydew. I can't wait to sing that song with Biggie Smalls. That song with Biggie Smalls was saying where he went for something with his mama. Ooh, ooh. I love my music. I'm telling you, boy, I go to listening to my music and it'll take me somewhere else, and all I could do, man, that is, and people wouldn't understand like different music when you got to get off the ground. If you really connected with God, get back to your root of things, and the root of your things is to go up there. And what's up there? Your planets, your zodiac signs. That man told me one day, he said, yeah, you look, I think he was calling me fat or something. I said, it was funny. And I'm like, ooh. Because I remember even the men right there back in those days, they love juicy women. So y'all better get y'all big juicy asses up. It's sweet as honeydew. Hey. That's what they don't understand. Come on, Christians. Come on, Christians. Get your ass up. Get up, Christians. Y'all know what a true Christian is. True Christians, goddammit, we did all this together, remember? Get up, true Christians. Get up, true Christians. Get up. Get up, true Christians. Get up. Native. NATO. What the? Did Native just check out on my ass? Wait a minute. Did the Native just check out on my ass just now? The Native didn't understand that. Damn. At least we got a book that we can understand. Finally. If we need to know anything from back in that book, we gonna come to the present book. You little idolatry. Shut the F up. Charlie's speaking. Charlie's trying to tell you that the book that he was reading, I mean, that book, basically, they just gave him the book that just sat in his mom's house. Got any conversation of Charlie being in the church or the family? You got anybody that's available? Anybody? You got anybody that's available that can tell us the lineage of Charlie's family, and you know, how did they intertwine him in the book? I mean, like, when did the family Christianity and all of that stuff come together? Like, what age? I mean, really, let's talk about this. But I would like to do the questioning, please. I would like to do the questioning. Shut the F up, Charlie speaking, because I want to question my parents. I want to question my parents. So, okay, get off the table. Okay, Charlie, I'm here. Yes. Can I ask you, Charlie? Hey, can I ask you, Charlie? Yes, ask the question. Do you want the truth, though? Do you want the truth? Yeah, I knew I slid your ass down there, but I had to poke you back up. That's why you back up here. You didn't, what, you lost the story? Ain't my fault you wasn't here earlier. I swear. You want me to answer the question? I will answer the question. Okay, go ahead. I thought I had swore you in already, but I wasn't sure. I had to remind you. My daddy and mama didn't have me in the book, and I'm 50 like that. I'm 50 years old, and if I talk to any of my 45 years old up to where I'm at least right there, we know for a fact we wasn't in the good books like that. We wasn't in the good book. We didn't get took, and but we knew everything because we all knew that my Jesus Christ, first of all, was married to a backslider. Charlie, did you know that? I know now. I know now. No one ever asked me that before. Okay, Charlie. Thank you. Next question. Charlie, you hear the answer? I said I was here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean. See, we learned stuff like that, man. Don't even flinch at our mama ain't got them Christians. You don't get to flinch at Christians. Flinch at a Christian if you want to. Flinch at their ass. Go to that Grizzly Christley family. I don't give a damn what scandal they in with money, but go and look at them. See how I had to snatch your ass with that hand right there? Y'all see, I ain't even realize I did that. You see how quick I didn't even realize I had switched gears on your ass, man. I had to come on the left side because sometimes people they don't see you coming. You notice when I said you went to flinching at your mama, goddammit, a real Christian, goddammit, or we gonna go back to a real native. See, because one thing about them real goddamn natives, they didn't have to use a weapon. There wasn't no drugs available. Listen, natives, boy, they don't let them women have to stand up. Don't let a woman stand up on. Don't let that woman stand up. Don't let that woman stand up on your ass. You want to go back to a real native? Do you want to go back to a real native? A real native only had to look at that child. A real native didn't play those type of games. Because when a real native got a woman to stand up, you want to go back to your native? We know for a fact the lineage of a native is on our grounds. They didn't know what English was, remembers? They didn't know how to read these. They didn't know what none of that was, remembers? Did y'all remember that? Did y'all not forget I wore red today? Do you know Lilith always creeping? I told y'all I'm in the woods. Who do y'all think live in the woods other than me to pray to dead? There ain't no prayer in the woods I be in. But who y'all think living out there with me? Man, you don't know how often I be to the graveyard. I mean, when I'm at the graveyard sitting with them, they sleeping. But goddamn, you don't know Lilith be creeping? Who you think folks creep with? Who you think tells all the secrets? Oh, Tara not for real. Oh, it ain't? So what's for real? I went to the 365 a day book. What verse was it? It was in Luke's. Luke what? In the big book, the small book? I mean, I don't know which one of the books is. Okay, how old was your grandma? Can I talk to your grandmammy? Oh, shut the F up. I mean, everybody else is listening to Charlie right now. Like, why would you be talking? Because you interrupted me, Becky. Oh, I thought you asked a question. Well, I probably did. Then I switched gears on your ass. That's why I had to put you in a headlock when you had flinched at your mama. See, y'all didn't do it. That didn't happen to y'all. See how I had done quicked up on your ass. It's called quicked up. See how I quicked up on your ass and blue doop. I quicked up on your ass so goddamn quick and popped out. And then I said, nope, give them what you need to give them because when somebody need to stand up, goddamn it, daddies don't stand up this way. Because we stand your ass up where you divided. Daddy stand your ass up where you don't want no more of him, period, and that's not good. Boop, 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 boop. And the Native community, that was an AAI I made. And guess who's going to be the one to tell that story? Guess who's going to be the one to speak up for the Native? It's going to be me because I ain't seen nobody over there yet like me. Hey. Didn't I tell y'all I'm I'm going to sit that down for a second. Did we want to bring idolatry back up again? Or did we want to kind of leave idolatry off the table? Or did we want to misunderstand what idolatry actually meant? Or are we done? Or do we still not understand what idolatry means? I told you to shut the F up. Charlie was speaking. Y'all the only one that's not creeping. If the native was here first, we know the lineage from a native. Let's see what the real language was. I don't want to hear any more about Christopher Columbus. Because a real Christian is going to honestly tell the truth too. Go back to the real Christians. Anybody out there want to challenge me to who are, oh my God. Well, anybody want to challenge me to say who? Anyway, I say these people going to get mad with me. Anybody want to say that? Let me see if I could go to my grandma and see what she was saying. Clean this up a little bit. Hell to the Any one of them native out there want to really tell me about a Christian and what they knew of them, which was nothing. And they were forced into their language and their culture. Let's talk about it. Please. Anybody want to talk about that? See, these are the things that they don't want to discuss. These are the things that they don't want to talk about. And if you notice, the war that's going on right now is Christian trying to have the power and control the narrative. Have all the money. Don't bring anything else in, and just anything that they push anything that they push out is anything that they push out is only power, no faith, money, and control. That's it. Who is the lineage that has been here the longest? Anybody say it. Anybody say it. What was the first lineage that we can see right now today that was here first? What was the first people that was here? I'm crazy. What was the first people that were here? Who was the first people here? Who was the first people here on earth that you remember? The native was the first people here. See, you guys, what y'all like to do, and I will do questions, but what you like to do, you guys don't answer questions. That's honestly why I don't like to talk to certain people. Because I feel like y'all don't answer questions, and that's what you're typical of doing. You're typical of doing stuff like that, and then you get mad at black people for telling you the truth. How about that? Hi, Lilith. Thank you, Lilith. Oh, thank you, Lilith. Hi, Lilith. I'm Lilith, too. Nice to meet you, Lilith. Whether they like it or not, they don't want to tell the truth. So listen, if the last person that came on earth, that they put in the book was Christopher Columbus, why don't they tell what happened once Christopher Columbus got here? They're not going to tell that part because that part was not about war. It wasn't about guns. It wasn't about destruction. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about any of that. But they're not going to tell that part. So they threw Christianity in here. Why? Because Christianity wasn't even from here. And we know for a fact why. Because we do have a lineage that's still here and still in existence, and that's the Indians. No matter which way you put it, listen, no matter which way you put it, the only ones that are here is the Indians. So if we honestly wanted answers from the Indians, that's where we should get the answers from. If we wanted answers right now, because we're sick, why are they not pushing the native? And I woke up this morning And I couldn't understand why it was so important for me to find out my background. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Suka. I mean to say Baki. And I'm not being funny. Let me give you a heart. I'm not being funny. And I couldn't understand why it wasn't so important for me to, it was so important for me to, Baki said, can we go out sometimes? I'll give you a like on that, Baki. Email me, Baki. Thank you, Baki. I just couldn't understand. Tashando said the Indians were extremely violent as well, but that wasn't the question right there. See, that's why you got to let me do what I'm doing. We know we will have to separate that, but the question isn't separate that. The question is who was here first? We know for a fact the Indians were here. So the next book that need to be started is the book now, the book of present. And that's where the Indians, they are here to tell what happened, whether it was good or bad. It was still the Indians. It does matter. If it didn't matter, we wouldn't be at war like this. And if it don't matter, why do you care if we do another book? If we want to do another book as the native, because I am native, it's to tell a story. It was okay to tell the story at war, but if we're trying to get to the next page, why would you care if we do another book about the native and how it really started once we know for a fact when you took over? How many of y'all been back to barbarian days? None of y'all ain't take y'all asses. Y'all soul ain't even long enough now to say you been back in AD after death and BC before Christ. Man, sit your stink asses down and get out of my chat before I get mad about that. But that wouldn't be a good reason to get mad, because then I have to put this on your back. Until you get back, I'm going to put it on your back. I'm going to tell you get back, put it on his back. Put it on the back. Put it on that back. Back. Put it on their back. Why would you get mad about that? See, that's when you know it's a cover-up and they want to get upset. But you can't get upset because anytime we talk about putting the other side on the table, they don't want to talk about that. So in the Bible, you had people that weren't getting along. Y'all okay with reading that chaos? Y'all okay with understanding what happened on that side? Why would you be upset about what happened where we can tell the story? Why would you be upset about telling? And here's the thing. It's not your concern if it's not about you. Something like this is the concern when it's about us. When it's about us, it's not, right now, it's our concern. So the only heathens that would be opposing to it is a goddamn heathen. We will put them in the category of a fake Christian. We will put them in the category, I'm going to call it as a Christianity. I should call them just, when they fake, I'm going to say Christianity. Ooh, boy. When they Democrats and they fake, I'm going to say Democrats. When they Republicans and they fake, I'm going to say shut the F up. Charlie speaking. You too, Trump. Christianity. Yeah. Ooh, I got so much roasting to do. They're going to be so goddamn mad at me. But take it back to the good book. Get back to the book. Get back to the book. Get back to the book. See how I take y'all ass all around the place? Because you got to start thinking, goddammit. Play it back. That's for people that really want to know. We don't got to go over to Africa right now. We got to stay where we're at and find out. We got to know for a fact the Indians are here. A lady just messaged me and she said, you don't know. It hurt my feelings. The lady said she's never going to go against the American black women. The black women and the native women. And the white women. I can't. Like I said, women. She say over in her country, she's in Jamaica, and I can produce the message. This young lady said they are mistreated over there badly. And she said every time she hears something about especially black women, she said her heart melt. She said because the same thing go on over there even in Africa right now. When I think about, she said, and there were native men, women, even over in their country. And I'm saying to myself, I'm sitting here on both sides of the fence. But it was so surreal that nobody ever asked the native to stand up and speak, even through this ordeal right here. It was so surreal that if you even go and look back, even right now to this day, nobody really asked the native, like, how was it once everybody took over? How was it for you? And that's where in the native community, that's why they're very upset as well. They were honestly, go back and look. They were forced into Christianity. They were forced into it. Go back and speak to them. Go back and speak to the Indians. I mean, because, and the reason why I'm exposing Christianity right now, I'm exposing Christianity because everybody's standing firm on Christianity because of Charlie Kirk. But what they don't understand, they're standing on the same people. And when I think about it, you know what? Candace Owens might be onto something. Because when they went to taking over, they were already going through something with land and stuff like that because the other countries are the one that took over. I'm going to look into that because isn't it speculated that Charlie Kirk was killed from someone over in the other country? I got to look up again and see what country that was that he was doing business with. See, that's why that's coming back on my table. See, now here's the thing about me. To bring down a country, especially if they got any kind of affiliation with my natives over here, because yes, I'm their voice. Imagine me getting up there telling what happened and how I felt about things and how I felt separated from back then. And y'all gonna tell me reparation didn't exist and I'm still very heartfelt about it. And you guys stood over my head and I should have been the next queen in line. And with my TP sitting on top of my head. Because I wouldn't mind me a TP hat. Man, I'll flex that TP hat in so many ways. I'll flip that TP hat to the side. I look like Dorit. I looked at Housewives of Beverly Hills. Dorit threw that hat to the side. And Garcelle from Haiti. She said, oh, Garcella she's from Haiti. And she was, I forgot the name of the thing she was on with the guy. Anyway, oh, look at Dorit with the record head because it did look like a record head. And she said, look at her with the record head. And I said, my God, it looks sexy to me. It looked classy. It looked classy. I said, oh my God, Dorit. And Dorit was wearing it on the Dorit head tilted to the side like a clack clack. And she did like this. And Dorit is sexy, naturally just sexy, beautiful. Y'all, if anybody watched that Housewives of Beverly Hills, I seen an episode. I say, get it, girl. That girl got some style. I like how she dressed. Because she don't play with their ass. I don't give a damn. Dorit said no. They said, where you going? She said, the bathroom. She sound like me. Step right in there. I'm telling you, and I looked and I'm saying to myself, man, listen. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I go out of the story. I bring my ass back into the story. That's why you got to get your ass here. And then you'll know how the story be hooping somewhere else. And then it come back. The Christian heads. You don't think I'm the spokeswoman in this? Man, please. It's so much to detangle. But guess what? I'd rather detangle it with the people that are here right now. That's the native. Charlie Kirk was signing some deals and stuff. It might be imperative for my native people to even understand what type of deal and stuff Charlie Kirk was going through, because it was so surreal that Trump decided to get so tight with him to push MAGA. So we have Shelly said rage baiting at its best. If that's rage baiting for you, fine. Rage will say, yes, it was do our research. Whites always want to forget what they did. Yes, Rage. Okay, Rage said, and then we have Daniel said Christianity was super forced on the people, LOL. And it was. Daniel also said, like, they are two very types. We don't care. That's what you don't, Daniel. We don't care what type it was. We just know their words need to be understood. And then Silver said, but you ignore me and I'm part native. Silver. Oh, Silver. Silver. I hope Silver is still here. Thank you, Ag. Ag say you're cute. Rage say, nah, they're two different types. Listen, but here's the thing. I hope Silvers come back, because I definitely want to talk to Silvers if you're there. Because Silvers is someone that I want to connect with. Lilith said, Charlie is in better place now, and so are we. The less division we have, the better off we are. He was preaching here hate, not anyone. Then R says Silver is talking about how religion was not forced on the natives. What? Look it up. But listen, here's the thing. If religion, dose of reality, listen, you're a damn liar. Listen, you're not going to tell the truth now. I don't have no footage up. All you have to do is Google it. That's the fact on that. First of all you have to do is Google. Next of all, whether you Google or not, go back and see who was the first humans here that we know of that's still here to tell the story. Who was here? See, you guys, here's the thing. If you're a part of the idolatry because you're a Christian, then be a Christian. There are real Christians out there. Just like the guy said, Christianity wasn't forced on native. Okay, but you got some natives that say maybe it wasn't, and you got some natives that say maybe it was. They still here to tell the story. They're still here to tell the story, what you guys are not understanding. Whether they got a story to tell that you like on the good or bad side, they are still here to tell the story. And then Ray say, bro, quick chat. Got search will let you and they just don't do it. Well, Rage say, bro, a quick chat. Got search and tell you they just won't do it. Listen. Oh, Silver said, my great grandma was 100% Cherokee Indian. And she told me that Indians chose to join the colonists because they provided protection from other tribes. Okay, so wait. And I want to talk to you about that. Silvers, Silvers, I'm not being funny. I need to talk to you because my family was Indian, was Cherokee too. And I've been trying to figure out what do I need to do. Because I had a feeling that something happened with the Cherokee Indians and I really need to speak to them. My great-grandmother. And I felt like that. But here's the thing, Silvers. The point that I'm making, Silvers, is this. I'm making a point to say, whether or not something bad happened or not, we know for a fact that Indians were here first. Listen to me. We know Indians were here first. Whatever the war is with the Indians, we want to bring the Indians back up right now to start telling the story. Because if you go and look at so many of the videos from all over the tribes, not just one particular tribe, we know people sold us out just like Trump is a sellout. But wait a minute, Sage, Silver. But say this though, sometimes you got to sell out to protect somebody, and some people sell out for greed. See, you got to go back to the story. I had a feeling something because they put Cherokee as one of the lowest graded tribes. And for me, I feel like my tribe is owed something, and I'm not being funny. And that's why I'm trying to find out what my tribe is, but I know my great grandmother is a Indian. I do know that. And she would have been maybe 90 back when I was a little girl. My grandma passed away when she was 92. And all of that was hidden from me for a reason. So when I talk about the native, some people wouldn't understand it, but the native have a lot of stories to tell. And if you go back and watch any of the videos right now, the problem is they're not telling the story, and they feel like the American culture right now is going to wipe out everything because people didn't even understand their language. Their language was just like me. When I say, okay, I know Ebonics, but I also know English. And I say, but my family, my black community, my cartel, we speak Ebonics if that's the word we've been given. But what was the true native culture? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't care which tribe it is for right now. I just want to get back. And then once I get back there, then I want to do the separation. Because the one that rules, that I'm going to make sure has to be the right one, because it's set in stone right now that it's basically European. I don't care which European. I don't give a damn. It's the native that we need to go back to, because the native was here when they took over. That's the story we need to tell. We need to bring the bottom back to the top, even if we start exposing the truth. So that's why me and getting to where I need to be, I would feel like that's where I was supposed to head. So I definitely would appreciate it, Silver, if you reach out to me. Silver said, I think you're angry at the wrong people. Silver, you're not understanding me. I'm not angry. But you got to understand but you just said it, Silver. You said your grandparents told you that the Cherokees went there on their own because they were protecting their tribe. That's right. That's what I'm telling you. I agree with that. But then there were some of them that just sold out. Your family sold out, but it was for a reason. Well, Silver, you're not going to understand what I'm saying, so we'll move on. Level said, where's your nose ring? Up your ass hole. Did the ring fall in the hole? Because you should only have one hole, Level. Now, come on. Rage said, who's angry? I don't feel like I'm angry. I feel like, well, who gives a damn what that knuckle sandwich claw brain head said? Because they don't understand, because they're not on the same level that we're on. That's what they're not going to get. When you're not on the same level, you're not going to understand the conversation. And when I do veer off, I veer off because that's a good thing for me to veer off. I'm glad to veer off. Because I'll get bored in the conversation and then I'll skip over to Cosby or somebody like that. And that's what we got to understand. And I'm not being funny. At this point in the game, they can give me all the questions and answers that they want to give me. I feel like the one that should have the floor right now is the native. No matter what type of fiasco that they were in, I don't care how mad they were, I don't care what happened, I don't care who did it. They're the ones that should get the floor, not the book of the Bible that's Christian. And the true Christians stand up. And the true Christians, for me, for right now, I would like to listen to the true Christians that's on the Indian side. Because I know they were here from the beginning, and they are still here. That's where we should detangle. The story have to start from there. If we don't start from somewhere, we're going to always be confused. And the more I look back at it, I can't help but kind of understand that it is weird that Charlie Kirk got killed And the speculation is for the foreign deals that he made with some company. And Candace Owens, why would Candace Owens make these accusations? And honestly, I believe she cared for him more than he did for her. Because if that was a friend really building you, because she built him and everybody can look at it and tell. It's like I didn't hear no encouraging words from him about her. He was very covered. He made sure that his wife then was covered. But like, why didn't he cover her? Thank you, Rockin'. Rockin' say hello, you're looking beautiful. Thank you, Rockin'. Ray say, yeah, he's white. He's not native. He's a troll. And that's what I'm listen. Oh man, thank you, Baki. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I definitely appreciate you for that. And Baki said, what kind of restaurant you want to go? I would want to go, and let me give you a like. The restaurant that I would want to go to, it would have to be somewhere. I like cozy, like. I like kind of like how, like whatever, you know, like I like, honestly, if you want me to tell you the truth, I like to go somewhere where whoever have pursued me, that they have been paying attention to enough to where they can kind of tell like what ambiance would be good. That's what I'm gonna be honest about. Now, if we just going out casually to eat, I like seafood. But I like everything though, because sometimes I like to go, I keep telling y'all, it's a place called Banana Boat in Boynton. That's like a good, look, Google Banana Boat in Boynton. But then ever so often, I might want to go to Bahama Breeze. See how petty I am? And then ever so often, I like to go to somewhere called Benton's in Boca. And that's real nice. I did a video of them. My whole shoes came apart. I say, my damn. So I like stuff like that. So again, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. And then earlier, I got a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that, Baki. That's a sexy name. My God. Baki. Rage say you made her day. It always make my day. It'll make my day if I got 50 cents. But you know what? That's what people got to start learning how to do. You got to start being thankful and appreciative. The more you be thankful and appreciative, the more doors you open. Because this a man gave me, he gave me $5 about 4 months ago. And he said, here. He said, I was just supposed to give you this. And when he gave me those $5, I took the $5. I even did a short. He gave it to me, and I took the $5, and I promise you, it felt like he had gave me something. And it touched me so much until it touched me, and I did a video because I was being funny doing the video, but in the video, it really hit me that, man, I had this feeling when he gave it to me, like I had to put my hand, I'm not joking. Exactly. Baki say, I'm a follower of Jesus. Baki say he thinks he'll make me laugh. I like to laugh too. Cause look, listen, little quirky things make me laugh. Little quirky things. Don't go nowhere. Little quirky things. Hold on. Little quirky things make me laugh too. I had to go into the clock off. Y'all didn't hear that beeping? I got tired of that damn beeping. Beep, 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 beep. Brandon say, where are the voodoo dolls? Why do I need voodoo dolls? Why do I need voodoo dolls? Because we talking about God? Do I need voodoo dolls because we talking about God? I mean, what if we weren't talking about God? I mean, I need voodoo dolls. We talking about Charlie. Why would you come talk about? So you think Charlie has something to do with voodoo dolls? Or dolls? Or animals and cats? Cameron said this lady will be attractive even when she is 70. She's very cute and fine. Much love to you, sis. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you, Cameron. That picture right there is for Cameron. And when you ever clip that part, Cameron, send it to me. Once I hit it, I'm already hitting it. Send it to me in probably give me about 6 months. And I'll double the payment on that clip. And you can play this back. If you play this back, I owe you. And guess what? I do stuff like this in pretty much all my videos or my lives. I leave little breadcrumbs like that because that makes me have to keep my word that I will always have to give back to someone. Like it don't matter how old you are. So if you got something, if you found me in a clip and I put in there, if you remember, then I will give you this. I got that throughout different videos. And yes, I have dropped 1,000 them. Probably more than that. All by myself. So Cameron. Thank you, Angelo. Angelo say ugly. Am I prettier than Celie? Which one would you think it is? Which one would you think is more ugly, Angelo? Would you think Celie off of Color Purple is more uglier? Or do you think I could play the role of Celie in 2025? Because that game is not Color Purple. It's Purple Color, and it ain't haves and the have-nots. It's nots to the have. So at the end of the day, I wonder which Celie would you want to see? Because you know I done been playing Celie all through these woods. Go back and look at the other videos. So I might only have to put some clips together and show you how Celie been hustling in the goddamn wood. Y'all don't want to see that, did you? You want me to show you I'm in my basement? You want to show me that I set up I'm in my basement? Anybody care? Anybody give a damn? Because when the real Christians, thank you, Silver, even when Silver said it, oh, the real Christians, you got it wrong, lady. The real Christians, you know, his native heritage Cherokee, they sold out to the Europeans for protection from their tribe. And guess what I told him? I understand that. I tell people all the time, my word on my heart is to tell the truth. But sometimes my God to be, no, it's going to be times when I'm going to have to step outside the truth. God, me, Miller Edrika, God, M, Edrika Miller. Because I had to step out over there. You gave me a pass on that one. Why? Because it might be something that will bring you back to where you need to be. Sometimes you can't tell them everything, can you? So I understand that. And that's when people that don't know how to flip their mind. I get that. And I am Cherokee. That's why I'm trying to find my family. That's who I'm looking for. But even to flip it back, if you want to stay in the Bible about things, go back to the Bible from great-great-grandmother. Those are the big Bibles. And then the other ones, you know the old Bibles I'm talking about. Go back and look, start following those Bibles back. If you start following those Bibles back, you will understand, should Charlie be speaking or what? Should Charlie be speaking? And here it is. My grandmother, she also followed Christianity. My grandmother left here Christian, Baptist Christian. So she might have been amongst that lineage that had to sell out in order to be protected from other tribes. That's something that I'm going to find out. The thing of it is, I just want people to understand that it started with the natives. So why aren't we hearing their true side of the story, even if it comes from all sides? That's what I'm referring to. See, when you talking to people that intentionally like want to derail and they want to throw it off, I still like to pay attention to them as well, because they'll further show the ignorance. And it'll further show the reason why they don't want the truth, because it'll take away a lot of power. Why do you think the Indian owns so much land? Why do you think the Indians are the only one in the world that is allowed to own casinos, gambling? Of all the things, they took gambling. Of all the things to own, they took the land. And the only thing that no one else can do, all you have to do is Google it and look it up. Go to your state. Go to your state, and then you'll get me. Go take your stank ass to your state and look it up. And tell me, how can you buy any casino and open it up legally? Watch. And I didn't realize that, because y'all just don't know I got a slot channel. And I got a couple of casinos I got to do some old business with again. So you know I'm ready to get up there. And you about to tell me this anything to do with land? Wonder what happened. And then I wonder if each one, to see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now that I see where it's starting from, well, for me right now, it got to start with money. It's starting with that goddamn money for me, baby. Because I want to really know what's been going on. Even with them owning all the gambling rights. What's the percentage there? You get what I'm saying? So y'all should want to know that too, because I always had a problem. I always wanted to know. This is where it, listen, this is where I'm taking you off of the word idolatry. Because idolatry is for whoever following the Bible. That's idolatry. Because if that's God, then bring it on to me. Because they want to talk about Constitution, but let's go back. Because y'all also following Charlie on this. I want to talk about that over there. Y'all already control that part of the conversation. Your Constitution, your book Bible, and your working, rocking, and all this right here. You own the money. But I want to go on the other side of Charlie. Hey, Charlie, can you come in the room, please? Yes, I'm in the room now. Hey, Charlie, so we already heard about the good words, but can we go and talk about the other people that didn't know, they didn't understand those words? I told y'all I don't understand all of that. I told y'all I've been asleep. I don't understand that. Like I keep telling these goddamn African ladies, I don't understand you. That little girl, that girl forehead is so goddamn big, it's like a megaton. Just like this, sitting on top of her head, and then you turn it like this, and I say, damn. It's a little girl on TikTok roasting all our black American women. I say, ooh, she getting their ass. Y'all, but one day, listen, I'm almost there. 1 second. I'm just putting the stuff together. Toot. I'm just putting y'all together just like this. Toot. The ones that left, y'all better start tuning in, especially when it's to the end boot there. I don't understand you. I don't understand what you're saying. So Beaks, I could come back to the goddamn table and I can sit there and I can have a voice going forward. I have the voice going forward talking from the native side of things. Because we was here first, wasn't we? Because if we was here first, I want to know why we ain't on the table yet. Good people. It don't matter who did what and what did what. All I can tell you is this woman right here, if she from the Cherokee tribe, goddamn it, she finna stand up for the Cherokee tribe. She ain't got nothing to do with the rest. I got something to stand up for. Get me? And when I stand up for the Cherokee, when I stand up for the native Cherokee side, boys and girls, peoples and us, I get to stand up for them a couple different angles. My God, I want them to question my ass so bad because they think they're going to get me off the stage, and that's when they going to light a fire up under their cricket toe asses. Because, man, I be jumping around this thing, man. Y'all, man, I stand up and hear a song, come on, and I hoop and holler and jump around this goddamn thing like I got 2 peas around my goddamn neck. I be done hop. Then I say, yes, I wonder how my people hop. Because I see them hopping around here, but they don't hop they don't hop the way I be hopping. I hop now. I'll be in my damn car and something that hit me, man, I go out to the graveyard and I say, yeah, that's how they used to do it out here. Because every grave I got, damn near 1969. I say, why do, but I say, no, 1929. Every one of my friends out to the graveyard. I'm not joking. I got 13 of them out there. And don't ask me who they are. I met them right out there, just making sure that their flowers was changed. Y'all need to start doing stuff like that. Get y'all sorry asses up. Y'all can go right there to the Dollar Tree. I need to take over the Dollar Tree. Anyway, you can go right there to the Dollar Tree, get a flower, $1.25, and take a flower out to the graveyard. It doesn't matter if you know the people or not. I mean, that right there, that's when you go back to the true Christians. The Christians that decided to enter into the Bible. But we know the native are here that may feel like they're true Christians or not. They're here because even there, someone cheated. We need to mind our own business, but I'm going to start minding my business. That's why nobody can't go with me. They come with me, they pick them up, then I put them back down because, man, I be pew, 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 and now it just hit me. And I know that the Cherokee tribe is basically one of the lowest tribes. I mean, damn, you put us down there with the nonpartisans. Maybe it's about time for us to come back up and see who really been crooked toeing and stealing. Who been taking stuff that they shouldn't have been taking. And why? I'm going to have to, this now, I just added this to the goddamn caseload. Come in. Come in, paralegal. Come in. Come here, paralegal. All I need is a, matter of fact, that's all I need is a paralegal. Come here, paralegal. Paralegal, get your ass in, paralegal. Come here, paralegal. Come here. Thank you. I just called the paralegal. Say, y'all got a problem with that? Oh, she's hateful. She's so devilish. What did she do? Calling in paralegals. I mean, who does it like that? Put God it. Listen, God it. Yes, put God on that it. My God, to be. I don't know what I'm going to do with my lifestyle. I'm the worst person in the world because I'm always talking about God. I'm saying, God damn. I mean, I said, no, I didn't talk like that. I told y'all, we don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. That's it. I don't know y'all. Now, I had to tell them goddamn illegal Africans, I don't know y'all. I had to tell them damn illegal Latino, I don't know you. I don't know you. Then I got to tell them Christianity, I didn't know that. I don't speak that type of language. I don't say G-O-D-D-A-M. I say G-O-T, God damn it. So why y'all cussing God? Y'all the ones speak English. You always say you don't understand me, your idolatry heads. And hey, listen, I asked you a question. If you're an idolatry head, put your hand up. Swear into your God. Cross your head. Put your hands on your chest now. Swear into your country. Swear into your country, you goddamn knuckleheads. Come on, Trump, put your arm over there. You from here too, right? You from here, Trump. Put your arm over there. Put your arm over there. Goddamn it, y'all better swear into the country. Swear into the country. Anybody swore in yet? How you swore into the country? I'm so glad you did that. Can anybody tell me what the definition of idolatry is? Y'all say idolatry. Oh, I said it wrong? I didn't say ideology wrong. I said that right. Oh, ideology. Oh, well. I mean, what does that have anything to do with it? Did you Google that for me? Oh, do me a favor. Did you, by any chance, look that up? Did you, by any chance, or 2 or 3, tell me the definition of that? Did you, by any chance, can you give me any kind of update or synopsis on what the word idolatry means? Because you swore into the country, right? Because y'all scorned Kaepernick when he kneeled and he didn't swear in. But when Kaepernick kneeled, because he went to God, he went to his God, my God, our God, Kool-Aid God. Because he know when you kneel to God, look up the definition. So I want to know who really don't believe in God. Like which one of those Christians really did not believe in God? And we want to speak to the ones of the native that sold out and also the ones that didn't. Regardless to what, we want to talk to the native. Because once Christopher Columbus came in and took over, we never heard the native side, period. There's videos here and there, but we never truly heard. Just like we got Jesus of Nazareth, and not saying it in no biggity way, because Jesus is not what we're referring to right now. Jesus is standing above, and Jesus trying to get some chaos down here. And right now is the time, honestly, for the native to speak up. So that's my mission. And once they start speaking up, then I'm going to understand what happened. But they are the ones that can speak up for themselves right now. I cannot go back to AD after death, and I cannot go back to BC before Christ. But where I can go at is a special edition of 2025. The native side, the knots to the halves. Because regardless to which way it went, the knots got taken over by all the halves. Because all of those particular European countries and everybody just took over and washed them around like they didn't exist. Now those knots reversed it right back around on the ass just like this. Now that's who I want to hear from. And I notice nobody is talking to them. And some people say, well, it's this one did it, but that's what I want to hear. We want to know who did what. Why are we not asking about the original roots? That's where it starts from. And if you got native in you and everybody, there are videos out. If you think I'm joking, there's if I'm not mistaken, it was a huge percentage of blacks that are native. And that's what I'm going to be working on. Because we should have booths set up to see who is native. And understand what's really going on and why. Even if it's just a matter of us understanding what's the original roots that we can remember. And then that way, everybody that's woke get to tell their part of the story the right way. Shaman said, because the devil is a Democrat. And guess what? Whether the devil is a Democrat or not, what we're trying to find out is what happened once the Europeans took over from the native. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. We want to know what happened. Do you know the definition of idolatry? Idolatry? Sandman, do you know the definition of idolatry? Mia say the devil is political. Right there. So how do you get to God? That's what I'm trying. That's been my point. If you go back and look at idolatry. 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 Not ideology. Come on, Sandman. I mean, you got people like that got to tighten up. And I like to put them on the map like that. Because sometimes you go on people chat and they don't pay attention. A lot of times I don't either because I don't want to. Because when I have something to say, I'm going to say what I want to say. But sometimes I do downtime to do question and answering. Sandman said both parties, but which party has played black folks? I'm going to tell you this, Sandman. Right, it's both parties, but this is what I'm going to tell you. You say, but which party have played black folks? When I look at the party that played black folks, honestly, I'm going to say the black supremacy. I'm going to say the blacks. The blacks played us bad because we helped boost them and get them where they needed to go. And what they did was they got up there and they used our emotions and they used our knowledge they're not of to even help the white supremacy keep us down because they sold out. But when they sold out so that we didn't come up because now we're still up under them. See, because there's levels to it. But they still sold out. Somebody said, oh, Tyler Perry give people a lot. Let's talk about that. Let's really talk about that. I mean, and we can go down the list, which I'm not going to do it. The white supremacy, the reason why it hurt more to look at the black is because we as a black hole were already watching white people. We were already watching them, and our black people were the ones that snuck through the back door and did not help, took straight up advantage. Look at P. Diddy. There, we all know there was a lot of people that did not come forward about what P. Diddy did. And I did a live with someone talking about the P. Diddy case. And I told him P. Diddy got to humble himself in his heart in order for him to truly move on. Has he learned the lesson? Yeah, as long as he in there now. But what happens when he come out? He just know he didn't get the abundance amount of time. So now he just got to condition himself to understand he got to do 4 years. And you know he already going to get for early release because he had good behavior. We already know he'll be out in a year or two. And if he probably out more times than that, they just sneak him out. So at the end of the day, the point that I'm making is they did a lot. And some people still getting away with it. Look at Bill Cosby. I mean, we can go up the list. So to answer your question, for me, black supremacist was the worst for me. Because I even put my emotions of Obama being black until I didn't even do my education on him. And now, when I'm looking back, he wasn't the one we should have voted for. Regardless to what. Because at least to get us on the right track, we would have been in a different direction. And we would have been a little further ahead. But then in the same breath, it was a lot of people still weren't woke. That's why that COVID got thrown in the mix. COVID got thrown in the mix so they could build and continue to do what they was doing. But now COVID not in the midst now. Immigration, illegal immigration in the midst. Charlie in the midst, things like that. But it's things that we could sit back and pay attention to. If you sit back and pay attention to it and catch it now, it's the things that they overlooked when they initially took over. That's just my opinion of it. That's my fact of it. Y'all don't hear that song? Oh, get it, get it, get it. This whole damn thing gonna be copyright. I'm gonna say copy it. I don't give a damn. They don't pay me. Somebody say, oh, you just want clout. What's clout? They don't pay me. Dummy. Oh, you broke at 50. You don't pay me either. But when you say broke, what you mean? God broke or broke God? Ooh. Y'all don't hear that? Ah, boom, 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 boom. Hey. I'm telling you, my age women, my age men, that's what we want. We want something like this right here. We want to make our goddamn money for all that we've been through. All the rest of it they be playing, we don't have time for it. And sometimes some of them still sleep because they're not paying attention. Why? Because it's just so much, it's a lot going on. And everybody not going to want to fight a cause, but when they get that one person snatch that mic, they're going to go to, people going to go to turning their heads a different way. That's what I'm doing now. At the end of the day, idolatry is honestly what's going on with Christianity at its best. Christianity is honestly using that as a religion, and it's honestly dividing the world. Because they're throwing Christianity with Charlie Kirk, and then they're fighting over whether a black person is this or that. And they're fighting over power. And they're fighting over control. And they're fighting over so many things. But when you look up the word idolatry, what does idolatry come in against God? Because through all of this fighting, I never heard Charlie Kirk come up with a game plan to get the homeless off the ground. Show me the videos. Show me the videos where Charlie stood in front of you and showed you that God was in him at that moment. He was in the church with Jesus, and he asked God to let him in. I mean, because if you got to step back down and you going into the church house, then you need to go into the church house and you should get Jesus in your stank ass. Don't come out the church house and you know good and well you came out the church house and Charlie was still in your ass and you paid it no kind of mind and no kind of attention, because then you get in the streets and then at some point or another you got to be exposed. And sometimes Charlie coming male or female. Ain't no female Charlies out there. I said hello. Shut the F up. Charlie speaking. Anywho, listen, knucklehead sandwich people. Whatever my goddamn mind said is where I'm going at. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. I don't give a damn what your pappy name is. I don't give a damn if you collect the food stamps. Listen. I wouldn't give a good goddamn if you collect all of these from your mammy. Food stamp number 1, how much that one cost? I bet you I got more money than your ass right now. Food stamp number 2, how much the F does that cost? That ain't your goddamn business. All I know is, can you right now, can you go in your pocket and pull me out one more of these? And I got 3 food stamp right there. I don't give a damn what your member name is. I bet you don't got 3 of these big boys right here. And the fact that I got 3 of them means I'm talking. Shut the F up. I can't, man. You better shut your goddamn mouth. Charlie speaking. Nah. See, I don't give a damn. See, I don't think Charlie did things like that, man, because, man, I'm telling you, see how I almost bopped that ass just then? It's like, man, I'm telling y'all, boy, y'all get great-great-grandma mad like that. Great-great-grandma man said, wait a minute, I'm going to put these wrinkly hands on your ass, boy, because my grandma's hands were so wrinkly like this. She hit me one time. I said, that wasn't right. My grandma hit me one time my whole life. I'm saying, man, but here's the thing. My grandma had old hands. The hands these days full of sugar. The hands these days had hands of the illegal immigrants that didn't give a damn. They have built y'all goddamn houses. They have goddamn put y'all sugar cane back together. I mean, if you eat the peppermints right now, they so goddamn cold and sugary. And I say, God damn, what is this? This ain't nothing but a ball of diabetes. I'm like, damn, they can't give me a peppermint. At least the peppermint cleared my goddamn sinuses back then. Can we go back to the book? I'm talking about the book of great-great-grandmammy. If I could go back to my book of great-great-grandmammy, I'll flip Oprah track wearing ass to the other side and make a turn around, come and sit down. Oprah. Anytime you talk about anything emotional, Oprah, come up on me and then run. That's what my heart said. That's what I just came up with. And I don't give a damn if Oprah don't like me. So the SA, I'm going to tell y'all how I got on this subject. Someone asked me in the chat a question about something about who the word supremacy, Democrat or whatever, black or what. I said black supremacy is the worst because they snuck up on us. We were already watching white people. That's how I came up with that, knuckle sandwich heads. Damn. And then I showed y'all my food stamps because you ain't got more money than me. Man, told me, you 50 and broke. I bet you I ain't got that. Listen, if you can't produce 3 of these in my goddamn face, your stink ass broker than me. I wish I could do a, what that thing called? The, how y'all do that viral thing? How many you got? I bet you ain't many can come with me. How many you got? I might be damn near the only one in my age level that's holding these, or am I? I wonder if I was able. I want to search for anybody that's holding food stamp paper. And I want to see how much our goddamn food stamp paper might be worth. Because we got we got original biology on our stuff. Hey. Get it? Oh, Sheila. Oh. get it, Sheila. Sheila. Y'all can't hear that music? This is why I'm cool with people, because they want to look. Oh, you know, because the jokes, they're a little, you know, it's not my speed. You know, but I'm sure she gets Tyson to someone listening. I mean, he got all the scars and tattoos over there. I mean, no one in my field has that. You know. Hey, Jimmy Kimmel. Maybe one day I'll see Jimmy Kimmel as Jimmy Kimmel say, you roasted me one day. I said, was that a roast to you? I mean, do you think that was as bad as what happened with goddamn Charlie? When you said what you said about Charlie, did you have any feelings when you said that? Or did you just say it? He gonna say, yeah, I agree. Okay, then, so why the F is you asking me that, Kimmel? Why would y'all ask me stuff see, honestly, I'm that person too. Like, if I put you in the same goddamn boat you just put me in, how would you answer the question? So when I said what I said about Jimmy just now, oh, you put me to did you feel? I didn't feel that. But before you come back to me asking me, I'm telling you now. Did you have any hard feelings when you made the original statement that you made with Charlie Cook? Well, that's how I feel about you asking me stuff. I don't have those type of feelings that you have. You got to catch me and you got to understand how I come dressed up and what color I have on me and stuff like that. It come with white, it come with red, it come with army, it come with fatigue, it come with polka dots, it come with heels, it come with a goddamn hand. And if I got the bap your ass, man, I'm gonna send you back there in them goddamn woods. And when I bring you out the woods, you're gonna have to sit in front of that tiger right there. You see that lion? Man, and then you got that black woman that's all the way right there. Ooh, she said, I'm looking up at you. Don't worry about it. Because everybody thought I was in hell just because I'm a black woman. But I wasn't all black. I was native too. See, because them natives had to creep up on your ass. I keep telling y'all, I felt like I've been in the woods. I've been in the woods for my native family. My native family pushed my ass along, man. I'm telling y'all, ooh, it even felt like some relief. Because it was them small tribes, good or bad. There was some small tribes that was praying for us to get on the other side. That's why it's important. That's called idolatry, what they're doing right now. And if you look up the word idolatry, I'm not going to tell you, just look up the word idolatry. What's the definition of the word idolatry? And what are they fighting for right now? The word Christian, the religion. They're fighting for the grounds and the land. They're fighting for money. They're fighting for power. And listen at this. The ones that are fighting for it, their lineage wasn't even from here. They took over from the native. Whether people like it or not, as of right now, we know for a fact the Indians were here. And we are going to write our special edition Bible, because this is natives. Natives landed 2025. Nobody ever asked the native what happened once Christopher Columbus found land and people start trolloping in. The only story that we're seeing and hearing is the European side of the story. Why? Why don't we hear the native side of the story? Plock said, burning too much sage in there. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you. That's what I was missing. My sage, my blunt sage, man. I was missing my blunt sage. I like my blunt sage. One girl told me that was evil for me to light my blunt sage. I said Christianity. So you got Christians, and then you got Christianity. You got Republican, and then you got conservative. You got Democrat, And then you got Democrats. And the reason why I looked at you like that, guys and girls, is because in all honesty, I don't know what type of issue and problem that I actually have with these goddamn nonpartisans. I'm gonna have a seat and a sit down with them, and I'm gonna have to figure out what nonpartisan is, because honestly, either they need to get booted off or get down to the bottom, and we'll move ourselves back up. But I really would prefer something like hashtag Saiddit, the people. Because I want to know which heritage supposed to take precedence, from the mama or the daddy. Because if I'm going from the daddy, if I'm going from the mama, my God, I might be in trouble. I might be one that, I don't know. Because you know what I didn't look up? From my dad's dad. Thank you for reminding me of our blunt sage. Somebody said that I was evil and wicked. And I'm like, why? Because I like God? Because I love my God? Why would you not love your God? Why would you not like God this? Why would you not like God damn? You don't want God damn? Ain't that his damn? Ain't that her damn? Didn't they two have to share that damn? How many sides to your heart you got? You got one heart? Okay, in that one heart, how many sides you get? So I wonder who possessed the other side of the heart. 2 men or 2 men? People tighten up. Yeah, and you know who I'm telling to tighten up? All you idolatriers. All you Bible verse throwers. All of you going back to Charlie Kirk, who understood the Bible so deep, but nobody ever even asked which Bible is he reading from. Because I want to know which Bible he read from and really understood. That's when we'll take it back. All the way back. See, a lot of people don't even possess those Bibles because they didn't understand how important those Bibles were. But I couldn't understand. I went to visit my cousin, and he had the big Bibles, the old Bibles. And I'm saying, I want this Bible. I didn't understand that when I was there. Because he really didn't care about the Bible. He cared about the pictures. But you got to understand, sometimes when you're a loner, like me, one thing that I could tell you all, sometimes I may or may not remember how the person looked, but I could tell you what I do remember. I remember the situation and what happened. And I can just about tell you what year. And I might not know I might not know their name. Because I met so many different people along the way. And my dad is adopted. And when I look at his daddy, I'm saying to myself, where you from, Cleto? Nice and sexy and handsome man. I got to show y'all a picture of my granddad. I think I'm holding some shoes that, when I tell y'all better follow me, I think I got a life that, it ain't even that I think, because I already felt like it's something not right with that side of my native side of me. And for me to even know that the Cherokee tribe is one of the lowest. And I always was like, why is the Cherokee tribe so much of a low? And they get money every month, but the Cherokee tribe only get like, I think, $250. See, at one point I wanted to find out, and I'm being honest with you. This is before I understood anything, and I'm just really putting it together just now, talking to you all, putting it together. Like, okay, why do I keep trying to figure out what's my bloodline? I couldn't understand why I kept trying to figure that out, because I know the grandmother, the real grandmother, she is Native. And then I know her Native mother looked just like an Indian. And I didn't think about that. But then now I'm thinking about that because she is even Cherokee. And then a young man came in the chat and he said, oh, yeah, but the Cherokee sold out because they was trying to protect their tribe. And I always said I can understand something like that. If you got to sell out or bend a lie or two or tell that story because you got to do it because you know it's protecting your tribe or protecting your community, then you got to do it as long as you're not doing it out of greed, money, emotion, you know, stuff like that. Take those particular things off the table and ask God, you know, which route to go. And if you got permission from them, him, her, because when you speaking to yourself, who all speak and only talk to their dad? When you going in your heart and you hurt and you some days it's times you think about your mom. That's when you step outside everything because you really looking for who guarding you. Who guarding you. Not guarding. Who want to be guarded like that? We're being guarded already. You want to be guarded. And that's why you got to start putting God back in it. They don't want to hear the word God. Why? Because they want to tell you about Christianity. They want to tell you about this. A real pope will tell you it's not even about the religion. Real. Somebody that's real. And just because they using different names, where are you going at in the end? Okay, you might believe that woman should be submissive. If that woman wants to be submissive, or that woman wants to not okay with you having multiple wives, that's you and that woman's business, as long as you're not doing that with children. Like, why is our government so concerned about certain things but not others? Because it's about control and power. Anyway, I like my blunt sage because as a Christian believer, it's so weird that you got some Christians like, what that mean? But then you got other Christians that will say sage is evil. But if you watching me and it's for the people, why is that evil? We're at peace. We're not talking about guns. All we talking about is God. So when you see me like my sage of not Godders and of evilers, when I light my sage, what do you see I do? Talk ugly. Girl said I called her ugly and she wanted me to tell her sorry. I said sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot her name, Jessica Bean or something like that. I forgot that child name. I got to go back and look her up and see what she up to. If I could find her. They got so goddamn far down the damn list. I said they don't want me to bring her back when they done did something. And then I'm going to be like, girl, you boring. You got to find some different footage. I'm on to better things. I'm on to bigger things other than my old ass stories. You called me ugly and that's not of God. I wasn't with God then. How about that? And because I'm up here with God, what that mean? I can't call your ass ugly, so I can't say ass either. But y'all want me to read y'all book. So when you roll past the word ass, do you ASS? Or you don't hardly see the word ass in there? Okay. Well, what book of the Bible is ass in? What book of the Bible is damn in? What book of the Bible is hell in? But I can't casually talk like that. Because the words that I took out, the words that I was learned to talk, I talk. Because, I mean, let's be clear. Indians and natives, they didn't speak English. They didn't know what that language was. But when I go back and speak to them, I will not only find out what that language was, I will also find out what the other Ebonics are up under those for us black, native black Americans. Because we need to put a dot on native too. And if we got to dot that goddamn ass and put indigenous and all of that, we'll dot that ass too. But we will get our own category. And that's for real. Yeah, y'all, the reason why I'm doing that, because I'm trying to get you to understand what this goddamn glove mean when I put it on. And then I got to come and bring these immaculated colors here. Because you notice I got all of them. That's what I need these colors meshing. Right with that green for fern. And then I send you back there. I say, man, they don't know. I'll send their ass in the forest right in the middle of my conversation. Because while I'm talking, you'll see me pointing this thing right back here. Whenever you see me pointing, boy, you better just say thank you. Because that means it's all on my mind. We don't have a problem with using certain things. And we were really cursing around our parents. We say G-O-T. But even if we didn't say G-O-T, what would the Indians have said? It doesn't matter which lineage you come from. Just get with your lineage. Get with the line. Here's the point. If you a black Choctaw, get your blood test and get the information for that particular tribe. You don't have to know all tribes. Know the tribe that you're a part of. If you're deserved any reparation or anything, guess what? You're in a position where you can take it back. Because as long as you Indian, you're owed money, even if from the Indian tribe. See, they talking about reparation, but we are going to still make them pay. Because if the Indians are getting reparation from the government for the mistreatment, and you're an Indian too, then you need to go after your Indian tribe because you're getting paid from the government already. Let's be clear. So Charlie is right, but Charlie didn't meet someone like me. So I would tell Charlie, I understand exactly what he's saying, because guess what happens? Now the Indians are going to go after y'all stinking asses for more money. Thank you for opening up the door. That's a beautiful picture. Look at this with the hand right there. I'm going to have to teach people, let's go after our individual tribes. I need to open up something so that I can push a couple of facilities that only do blood testing for Indians. If you are an Indian or you think you're an Indian, I need to open up something to where we need to start doing blood testing. And then what I'll do is I'll revert you back to whoever your tribe is. And what we'll do with those tribes, goddammit, and baby cakes, we'll make sure that those tribes pay you for what you need. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee, and you know I'm outie, and I got this coming now.